It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. Kendrick Lamar did a pop-out concert. I kind of wish that I streamed it in hindsight, but at the time, I was playing a game called Chained Together with a Friend, which for anybody that knows is kind of like Up or Getting Over It. It's toxic. You got to try to get to the top. You fall and start over, so on and so forth. But at the time, I was having fun, so I didn't want to switch over. Although I'm hearing that this shit was crazy. So I wanted to dive into at least a couple of the things that went down. Euphoria being performed for the first time, which is this reaction. We'll also be doing the Not Like Us, which I'm hearing he did like 6 times. That's wild to me. And it seems like it was a good time. So I should have been live for it. For anybody that is interested in any gaming though, just to let you know, I'm going to be live tonight. I think at 6 p.m. Eastern, Elden Ring will be available on PC. And then Saturday, I'm going to do a full day, 12-hour stream, potentially up to 24 hours with some incentives and things like that. So if anybody wants to stop in, twitch.tv/DuaneTV, link is down below. But right now, we got some shit to get into. Let's dive in. Let's see what this is all about.
Them superpowers get neutralized like a homely rock inside us. The first artist we once knew was looking paranoid and now spiraling.
It's crazy how everybody is already singing along with it. This man's diss tracks have transcended. Like, it's actually wild. I can only imagine when I do the Not Like Us reaction, everybody's going to be singing every word. I can almost guarantee it. Now, obviously, as far as the breakdown of the lyrics and everything that went down in the diss, we've already done these reactions. Anybody that hasn't seen mine, I will try to link them down below. We did like 30, 40-minute breakdowns of every single thing we could find in them. So I'm not going to sit here and do that all over again. I'm more so just going to kind of appreciate it for the live aspect and just kind of talk about little things here and there as we go.
You're moving just like a degenerate, having antic is feeling distasteful. I calculate you, not as calculated. How can you predict your angle? Fabricate stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale, a pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the lines on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection.
You know what's interesting is I just caught on to something that he said in this that kind of relates to one of the later diss tracks that Drake dropped.
On the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale.
You're trying to fabricate stuff on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale. And then later on, it wasn't Family Matters. It was The Heart Part 6, where he talked about what potentially may have happened to Kendrick as a kid, which is why he said that he was kind of getting on him for talking to younger girls and stuff like that. So it's wild to think that he kind of predicted it and dropped a bar that addressed it to an extent in the very first diss that he had dropped.
A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the lines on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music that electrify. You make music that pacify. I could double down on that line, but spade is top. Random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I'm gonna tell the truth about you.
Woo! The crowd participation adds so much to it.
Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Get an island right here for a motor, okay. Thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Benjamin in the Jackson's all in my house, like I'm Hellcat. When there's no place in them types that they solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power, the fame will make you go away? Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever?
Let's go.
Down like with a poker face. Have you ever paid 500 down like to a no big case? Well, I have, and I felt that post, but I came out. I hate when a rapper talk about guns and somebody died, they turn it to none. Hop online, come from my city, he faking for likes and digital hugs. Daddy a killer, he wanna be Junior. Must have forgot the shit that he done. The mission was running his family. Get shaky, I park his son. Very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie had told me that image is weight.
Yo, I loved that part of this diss. I thought that part was so fire. At the time, I don't recall in my reaction or if it was after the fact where I had acknowledged that it had to have been about Jay Prince most likely and his closeness with Drake and his son and the whole situation with Migos, and which is still kind of up in the air, but I'm pretty sure we all know that there's some participation. At least it felt that way. So this shit is crazy. Like, Kendrick touched on so many things. I'm so happy that this back and forth happened.
Poker face, have you ever paid 500 down like to a no big case? Well, I have, and I felt that post, but I came out. I hate when a rapper talk about guns and somebody died, they turn it to none. Hop online, come from my city, he faking for likes and digital hugs. Daddy a killer, he wanna be Junior. Must have forgot the shit that he done. The mission was running his family. Get shaky, I park his son. Very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie had told me that image is weight. I didn't point down enough. Today, I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody has said that you gotta read. God, I'm ready to double the wage. Better do that than a Canadian nigga make pot turn in his grave. Cut the business, you got shit twisted. What is it, the praise? I hurt your feelings, you don't wanna work with me no more, okay. If 3 ghosts left at night, see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars, I'll explain that phrase. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no silly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. Yeah, Conan and Nabi know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, how YNW Melly. I don't like you popping shit that for real. For him, I inherit the beef. Hey, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better hospital again on him. You think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. Know some shit about niggas, make gonna wanna look like a saint. Ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. Always been about love and hate. Now let me say, I'm the biggest. I hate.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This shit might even be harder than I thought initially when I heard it. Like, listening to it back now, this man said some things. Like, this shit was fire. And I love that he's doing a performance of it, because it kind of reignites a lot of the shit that was going on that I feel like Drake was probably hoping wasn't really happening anymore. Like, yo, we're just going to move past this. I'll throw a little shot here and there in my IG story. I think Drake even got rid of The Heart Part 6, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody said he might have deleted it. And so he's just trying to move past this. Listen, I don't want no one talking about none of this shit. But he's continually going to bring it up. And I'm still hearing that there might be a music video for Not Like Us. I don't know if that's true or not, but the fact that he's willing to perform them after it seems like a lot of it had died down tells me that he don't give a shit. And he wants to keep on that man's head and wants people to continue to discuss some of these things that he's talking about. The energy of this is just so dope. Like, seeing it live, like, it almost gives you chills. I wish I was there. Being there had to be a whole crazy experience. Shout out to Gracie. Gracie brought her daughter to her first concert. And it's this. And I feel like that's such an amazing first experience. Like, this is like a legendary moment right here amongst hip hop, with the back and forth of 2 big names and shit like that. You just don't get this kind of shit every day.
The way that you walk, the way that you talk, I hate the way that you talk. But this.
I also didn't realize that was kind of an allude to DMX. Shout out to DMX, because there's that clip of him going around where he talks about Drake, and he's just like, I don't like the way he walk, I don't like the way he dress, I don't like the way he look. I just don't like him. Like, yo, shout out to DMX.
Not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. Always been about love and hate. Now let me say, I'm the biggest. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you talk. But this feature request, you know that we got some shit. I even hate when you say the word. Some shit just cringe-worthy. He ain't even gotta get. Still love when you see cess. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and there won't be no threat. Knowing they call you the boy, where's the man? I ain't seen him yet. Give me Tupac, ring back, and I might give you a little respect. Remember, hey, Top Dog. Crush my middle name and still name, walk around with that. I don't like when you, only you like being. Johnny can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a, hold up. Hey, Top Dog. Who the fuck they think they playing with? Brush my middle name, getting you walk out of that plane, bitch. I don't love you to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Johnny can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Prize you wanted that future request. Know that we got some shit to address. Even the hate when you say the word nigga. That's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. He ain't even gotta be.
Yo, I love that. I hate the way that you say nigga. It ain't gotta be that deep, I get. Like, yo, this whole shit is just so fire to me. Like, this is just the fact that he can end most of his bars without saying the last few words and the crowd just fills it in. It's just like an automatic L for the other person. And the fact that these things have been shown to be played not only around the country, but around the world in clubs and, you know, maybe not Euphoria, so to speak, but not like us. It's like Drake has been in a few beefs in rap, and he's taken an L pretty much every time. He's a talented artist. I'm not going to say that he's not. His music, not really for me, but I'm not going to say he's not talented. I just think that he needs to stay away from dissing people. Like, he isn't bad at it. He's just picking people that are better than him. Like, it's not looking good.
You wanted that future request. Know that we got some shit to address. Even the hate when you say the word nigga. That's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. He ain't even gotta be. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me damn wave with my hand. It won't be no threat. No, they call you the boy, but where's the man? Ain't seen them yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed them yet. Can I bleed them? When I see you dance by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. Real competition, you might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. You was signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that was said you was signed to. Try season the sins on a like that record. Oh, what you ain't? Back to back up. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I try to run around trying to run on niggas? So I'm thinking my life is that some shit. I got a song to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about waking him up, then making them pray. Speaking the truth, to walk through life like day by day. Speaking the code and honoring discipline. Listen, man. Giving the truth, just tell them what God considering. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20. If I gotta smack niggas, they're right with you. Yeah, bring them on two, I kill them out too. Being better stay right with you. And my battling goes so AI. Nigga feeling like Joe Wallstein. Funny, he was in a film called AI. And my 6'6" telling me to off beam. I'm a blick niggas all in their coffee. Yeah, OVO niggas is dick rider. They run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate dick. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We could be on a 2-hour time period. Don't speak on the family. It can get deep in your family court. Go against me and my family court. Someone go bleed on your family court. I'll be at New Hard King, get the fried rice with a dim sauce and a blammy. Tell me you're cheesing, fam. We can do this right now on the camera. Hey, fuck y'all niggas. I don't trust y'all niggas. I'll weigh one figure and fuck y'all niggas like. Feel go put y'all niggas. They punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking with them. And fuck the industry too. If you take it there, taking it further. That's something you don't want to do.
Yo, I got chills. Literally.
We don't want to hear you say.
Yo. That shit goes hard. That shit goes hard live. Listen, what I learned about Kendrick is this man is about that life when it comes to these diss tracks. Because I'm going to be honest with you. In the very beginning, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat and hide it and pretend that Kendrick the whole way. I thought Drake might cook this dude. I really did. Because I do feel like Drake has a good style for disses. I do think so. And I think that he watches a lot of battle rap, so he gets angles. He knows what he should do. So I felt like he might have had the advantage because as much as I haven't heard all of Kendrick's catalog, I've heard quite a bit of it. And I think he's dope. Like, I think he's an amazing artist. Like, he's an artist's artist, if that makes sense. There's like a rapper's rapper. Like, he creates beautiful things when he puts the pen to paper, the music. Like, it's wild. But I wasn't sure that it would translate to battling. I just wasn't sure. Like, I know that he's dropped a few dope tracks, and that Control shit I thought was fire. But it wasn't like, yo, this is the greatest diss track. It was more so like, yo, he's saying some shit, shock factor, and well put together technically, like all of that stuff. But as far as like a straight up, I'm coming at this dude for 5 to 7 minutes, or however long the diss ends up being, 3 minutes, whatever. I just wasn't sure that it was going to be on par. This man proved me incredibly wrong. And I have no problem admitting that because, again, I said it first, yo, Drake might cook this dude. And I happily ate my words because this man is a problem when it comes to diss tracks. Like an actual problem. And I don't think anybody's going to go at him again after this. Now, obviously, you know, the angles and stuff that he used on Drake, he can't use on everybody because not everybody's going to be in that same bracket of doing some of the shit Drake has done and does. But the fact that he was able to build such cohesive diss tracks with different connections and different play, like just the way that he did it, especially with Meet the Grams. And I know a lot of people give that one shade because of the fact that the daughter angle, I think, ended up not being true as far as we know. I don't even care about that. If you remove that verse, Meet the Grams is still one of the best diss tracks that I have ever heard. The whole sit down and penning a note to people and writing it to, like, that was one of the most creative, greatest angles that I have seen in diss tracks maybe ever. And so, yes, it does get taken away from a little bit if the daughter one was not true. I don't think that he did it to lie to people. I think he just actually believed some of the information that he may have came across. But as far as the rest of it, like it stands by itself. Like that was such an amazing approach, the angle, the creativity behind it. Like this man is really good at what he does. So I don't think we're gonna see anybody else going at Kendrick. Pretty sure they're gonna be smarter than that. J. Cole probably sitting home like, yo, hey, listen, glad that I apologize. I do think J. Cole would have been a better battle for him than Drake. And I can't say that he would have beat J. Cole because I don't know what angles he would have taken versus the ones he took against Drake. But that would have been an insane back and forth. Regardless, I think Kendrick he's that guy. I think he's proved it. So let me know what you guys thought down below. If you guys were at the concert, let me know. I saw a video of Dante doing a stream while he was reacting to it. And one of the viewers was actually at the concert and he had them light up their phone and move it. And like, I thought that was actually pretty cool. So I wish I did the reaction live. I should have. I watched a little bit of the beginning of it. And I thought that there was some pretty dope artists that came out, but I should have been live for the Kendrick portion at the very least. So take it easy, stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one, homie.